Yo, another Jujutsu Infinite update video. Another curse technique, low-key filler before we get to the main curse technique that people actually care about, being 10 shadows. 10 shadows will drop one day. But anyways, this curse technique is plant manipulation. Now this curse technique is based off of Hanami, and I'll just do this video like how I do all my other showcases. I'll show off all the skills at first, and then if they have alternate variants, I'll do that in the second part. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the first skill that you actually have for this curse technique is going to be branch strike. Now it just summons a circle and then you kind of impale them on the branch. I'll be honest, that skill is actually pretty good because it looks like it lingers and you can keep them up there for a while. Now the second skill is going to be hex seeds. This is a skill where you can just hold X, and I guess it leaves these seeds on the opponent. As you can see, it looks like it has like some passive with that. Next skill is Nature's Embrace. This is gonna be a third one, something that you aim far away, and then you can shoot it out like a little beam, I guess. It also leaves this effect on the person. This is probably like a status effect, like being able to slow them down, or their stun, or their cooldowns are longer, or something like that. Now, the fourth skill is going to be Field of Tranquility. Now, this one actually just straight up stuns them, which makes sense because that's what happens at the show as well. And the fifth skill is going to be Blooming Thorns. This skill kind of makes you like a gigantic circle of thorns, I guess. It's probably just like a more so get off me type of skill. And that's all the skills for this curse technique. It only has 5, and I mean, it makes sense. It's plant manipulation. Hanami is not the coolest person inside the show, and yeah, but it does have a domain expansion, and I'll actually show it off to you. And now we actually have the domain expansion called Blooming Ocean of Flowers. So we've never actually seen Hanami's domain, but this is the domain expansion for this game, and it's a blooming field of flowers. I'm gonna be honest, this is a really nice looking domain, and it actually does change 2 of your skills, one of them being hex seeds. It causes you to, I think, make a huge explosion, it said. Yeah, it's like a huge curse energy beam. And then you have another skill that changes, being Field of Tranquility. This one causes thorns to come out of the ground, or not thorns, but I guess branches in some type of way. Stun everyone and pull them back to the ground. Every other skill kind of stays the same. Same thing with Branch Strike and Nature's Embrace as well. Oh, actually no, Nature's Embrace also changes. This one kind of traps them in like some weird type of shell. I guess, do they get damage from it? I think they do, yeah. Okay. M1. But you also apply the status effect. You see like those green tendrils kind of hanging out of the person? This makes their cooldowns 50% longer with this domain expansion. So it's honestly a pretty nice domain. I'm gonna be honest, for legendary, I think that this technique is really good. Now onto the alternate variants for this curse technique. There's only 2 skills that change, and this basically works if you're inside the air. Those 2 skills are going to be Field of Tranquility and Branch Strike. So I guess I'll show you Branch Strike first. So you have to be inside the air for this second variant. And this one actually summons the branch down, kind of like a dagger that you're just hard throwing at them. So I guess the skill kind of works the same on the floor and the air. The only thing that really changes is just going to be how it looks and how it works. One spears them upwards and the other one spears them down. Now the second skill that changes in the air is Field of Tranquility. So let me jump in the air and use this. This one makes me slam down on the floor, and it does stun them for 1 second as well. So it's just like the ground skill, it just changes. I'll show you Branch Strike again. It's honestly pretty nice, because then actually I feel like the air version of Branch Strike is better because you do get the combo with it easier. And Hex Seed stays the same. Yeah. Nature's Embrace stays the same. Yeah. Oh, so I guess it just didn't work that well for me the first time I used it because of something else, but they can get bugged inside of like the walls. So yeah, to be honest, that's really all this curse technique has to offer. It's pretty basic, which makes sense because it's a legendary curse technique, so you can't really expect much, but I actually do think it's pretty solid for what it's doing, because you also have a status effect that makes people's cooldowns 50% longer, so it's actually pretty good. Would I recommend that you get it, or would I recommend that you get the domain expansion? Not really. I mean, it seems alright. I'll actually pop it again real quick. So here's the domain expansion again. It changes Field of Tranquility and Hex Seeds into a new move. Now, I'm gonna be honest, like I just kind of just saying the domain, it's cool. Like, it looks very beautiful and nice. I think it's a really nice looking domain. Changes Field of Tranquility to this move, kind of like what Haname used on Todo and Yuji when they were trying to fight her inside the air. And then it also changes Hex Seeds into a new move. This one is like a huge Curse Energy Beam that you can charge up, and it's honestly really good. The damage is pretty decent. It only did 1.2k, but yeah, I mean, it's just a legendary curse technique. You can't really expect like the world and over for it. I think it's all right for what it's actually serving. I do, like, if I was to make a tier list, I'm waiting until 10 Shadows comes out, most likely. If I was to make a tier list, I would rank it at a pretty decent spot. But so yeah, here's the stun dummy. We can actually see what's like combo extenders for this curse technique. So Hex Seeds is actually a combo extender. I'm pretty sure Branch Strike is also combo. Oh well, it just covers up the circle, so you can't really see it. But we know that Hex Seeds is a combo extender for this curse technique. Let's see if Nature's Embrace is a combo extender. This one kind of stuns them like this, and then you do Hex Seeds. Yeah. So Nature's Embrace really isn't a combo extender, but it does like shake your screen. I'm not sure what it's doing when it shakes your screen. You see, Field of Tranquility is a stun that stuns them for apparently 2 seconds. I'll also check the aerial version of Branch Strike and see what that does. Yeah, so the aerial version of Branch Strike is a combo extender. And I mean, well, Blooming Thorns. Blooming Thorns is honestly, I just think Blooming Thorns kind of sucks as a skill. Like, the curse technique in general is just really good. I think that you want to run like one-off skills of it. Like, for example, you could run stuff like Branch Strike. Branch Strike is pretty fast, and you can easily use this to like poke at the person. And another skill that I would run that's one-off is like Field of Tranquility, because this is just like a free stun. You can charge up a different skill, and if you're combining this with Projection Sorcery, I don't know why, because you would honestly be tickling whoever you're fighting, or even mobs. But if you're combining this with like multiple different curse techniques, you could honestly make something pretty nasty. I don't think that like the technique itself on its own is pretty sufficient, but if you're using it in combinations, then it will definitely be good, because you can honestly do something like Branch Strike into Hex Seeds. Well, you have to hold Hex Seeds, and then you can do Field of Tranquility, and then I guess you just pop your domain expansion or something. Yeah, I would just freeball and stuff right there, but honestly, I think that the domain is a lot better, because as you can see, this curse status effect makes their cooldowns 50% longer initially, and you can start doing stuff like this. Like, you actually get way better combo extenders when you're inside of this domain expansion. Nature's Embrace, just how much damage is that? That's 50,000. Oh, Nature's Embrace does percent damage. Okay, so that's why the damage is going up so high. It's doing percent damage. That's honestly something I would not have guessed. I'm pretty sure that this beam is also pretty nice as well. You can't really avoid it inside this domain expansion, like, at all. It's huge. It's a very huge beam. I was hoping I could kind of get the scale of it inside this domain expansion, but yeah, the domain's honestly pretty good. If you do decide to get it, then I guess kudos to you. I really wouldn't recommend getting it unless you really like Hanami. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it for this curse technique. If you do actually enjoy this video, or if you just watch these videos to see if the game's still updating and stuff like that, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't, you don't have to do any of that, and have a nice day.